Work. Got to work here. Self-stabilizing people never get too low and never get too high. Okay. They don't get so low that they have, oh, woe is me, I want to die. I've had some bad ones, when they kidnapped the kids, and I sat here for a day or two talking to John in the cave in North Africa, and also on the road to Damascus, and boy, we had talks. That was a tough couple of days. And I've had a few days like that. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Yeah, and then she said someone will look at me the way I'm looking at you someday, and then I might find I didn't want you any old way. 'Cause I don't worry, 'cause Mama said there'll be days like this. Right? It's a good song. Isn't that that's the Shirelles too? I don't have that one. I should probably put some more Shirelles up on my MP3 because I really like the Shirelles. I like I Met 'Em on a Sunday. Soldier Boy's all right. I like Dedicated to the One I Love, and I think I already do have my favorite. I think is the Carole King. Will you still love me tomorrow? Tonight with words unspoken, you say that I'm the only one. Anybody else like that? I like that. Yeah, and I like the tempo, the sha-da-da-da. I'd like to know that your love is love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Yeah, I was out there trying to sing with Johnny Maestro. That dude will hurt you, man. That song's hard to sing. Shit. Girl, I heard you're getting married. Heard you're getting married. This time it's really sure. And this is the end. They say you really mean it. This guy's the one that makes you feel so safe, so sane, and so secure. And baby, and you gotta belt it, right? And then you gotta keep going. I mean, that man is crazy. Not just like sitting there going, that is a hard song to sing. That's hard, man. I don't mind crooning. It's a fantabulous night to make romance. And whenever I touch you, that's a good song. I felt that when I was younger, when I dated Edna, and Miriam was in my life, and me and Law were together. I felt like that song. Right now, gosh, no. They beat the bejesus out of me. They have tortured me to within an inch of my life. I'm like, okay, maybe someday I'll get back to that. Not have to have Cialis and Viagra, but breathe fresh air and get clean water and not be stressed by all the people bombarding people with propaganda and Wi-Fi that have people have mental illness. Maybe someday someone will come. I like that song too. Yeah, I like Nick Hucknall. I don't think I have that one on there. I think the only one I got from Nick Hucknall is Mike's favorite, Holding Back the Years. Thinking about the fears I've had so long. Anybody else? I love Nick Hucknall. I've wasted all my tears, wasted all those years. Nothing had the chance to be good. Nothing never could, yeah. I'll keep holding. Anybody else like Nick Hucknall? Money's Too Tight to Mention. What's the other one? My favorites are Stars. I want to fall from the stars straight into your arms. And that's a good one for your babies. That's a good one. That's a goodie. That's a goodie. He does a good job of, if you don't know, but yeah, I'm an old school dude, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, all the things that we've been through. Girl, you should understand me the way I understand you. Now I know the difference between right and wrong. Well, I ain't going to do nothing to upset our happy home. Now, I try to sing and have fun with my second ex. She always told me I couldn't sing and told me to shut up. So I didn't sing with her. I never really sang for Law. Law sang for me. It was really sweet. It was before I left in basic. She sat on my lap and sang, over time I've been building my castle of love just for two. She sang the whole song to me. It was so sweet. Yeah. Yeah, it was cute. Yeah. I was like, oh, that was beautiful. She really did. She sat on my lap. It was in the dining room at her parents' house. Yeah. Just for two, though you never knew you more. I've come much too far for me now to find that So, overjoy over you. It was pretty. Yeah, she sang it. It was cute. It was adorable. I was just like, wow, that was lovely. Thank you. You almost made me cry there. Almost made me cry. It was really sweet. Yeah, it's like, wow, that was really sweet of you. It was very pretty. It was a Stevie Wonder song. Stevie the Wonder Boy wrote that one. You know, the one that wrote "All Is Fair in Love." You're the sunshine of my life. Uptight, my Sharia more. Yester me, yester you, yesterday. You know that guy. Everybody's got a thing, but some they don't know how to handle it, right? Don't you worry about a thing. Don't. Right. That's a good song. That's one of my favorites of his. I think I've got that on the MP3. Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure it does. But assholes. Yeah, surrounded by assholes. Things you do, okay, to glorify yourself over the sickness of trapping the soul in your mind and manipulating people with the delusions and the abuse of idolatry. Okay. It's a very, very bad thing. Okay. I was thinking about it, you know, it's like as far as schools. Guys, as far as welding goes, it's something that is necessitated for a lot of things that are built to last. You know, share, care, give a story to build to last. Okay. So it's a very important thing. If you're a good welder, you know, that you got to be able to get this done, get that fixed, and so it'll last. You know, it provides shelter and comfort and helps keep people's refrigerators going, or, you know, things. A lot of the things, like, you know, if they have like a respirator or a kidney dialysis machine, that's not going to be as necessary because we're not doing the industrial revolution fucked up shit we've been doing for the last forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. You have to tell yourself, do I feel lucky? There's no such thing as luck. You understand that? Okay. Whoopie doopie, you am genius, right? But I've been sitting there and I've had a lot of like recall things, and because Amy brought that up and other people, you know, talking to me in my head, and women, you know, women always got to justify, you know, what they did, why they did it, right? Me and Patrick, I talked on the way to the mailbox, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I understand that you had to do different things and say different things and are held accountable to different things because you have a classified security clearance in the military and I did not. Okay, I understand that. So there are things we can't talk about, and if you get caught doing it because of the compromising situation they put you in with Nellie, they can manipulate, they can incarcerate and abuse you because they'll hold you accountable to things that they are responsible for, but they won't hold themselves accountable. I understand, Patrick. Dad got it going on. He got it going on. Dad got it going on. Ark of Covenant. I know Patrick is too. You guys got to understand. Okay, Patrick, was born in 1991. I was born in 1966. Okay, the technology that they used to manipulate and abuse people, okay, was way different in 91 than it is in 66, guys. That's why it was more difficult for me to deal with situations, you know, manipulating his mom's abuse and things. And the same thing with Steph, Amy, and her kiddos, okay? And the same thing happens. That's why I'm very patient with Isaac, with Mike, and Gabe. There's a huge difference between being born in 1966, 1978, and 79. 12, 13 years difference in what they can do with technology to manipulate people. It causes brain damage, okay? Guys, it's obvious that not everybody is David. Not everybody is Moses, right? You can tell some people, you know, there's a magic God in the sky looking down on all of us, and we're going to go live in the clouds with him when we die. And people will believe that. That's why in the Bible and the Quran, when people talk about things religiously, they're always saying, you know, prove it, Jesus, prove it, Muhammad, prove it, Jesus, right? When you say something, that's why Jesus teaches in parables and teaches in stories about values and morals. Like he's, you know, I'll send you the good son and he'll share with you the keys to the kingdom, but you won't do that. You'll try to kill him and then replace your selfishness with his story. And, so all the prior parables he talks about are about eternal love and ending tribalism and ending trying to trap the glory of the soul in your mind and in your loins. Do you understand? So it's real simple. It's not hard at all. It's just, you just got to be, basically people like me. This is somebody that has nurtured the beauty of the soul by not trapping it in the mind for people like me for thousands of years. Thousands of years. I'm born this way, right? And, a lot of the scientists like Mr., I'm a rocket scientist and you're a liar. It's like, seriously? I think a lot of these rules of engagement they have, the technology doesn't have access to them. They're just written down and certified and whatever and agreed to by human beings, but they don't allow the technology access to them. But it's irrelevant, guys. Well, because laws are natural. Like I've been joking about for years, but I'm serious. Photosynthesis, gravity and stuff. You can't sit there, he signed your bill and now you're a law. You can't sit there and say money's real and you incarcerate people if they don't pay you money and say that that's gravity or photosynthesis because it's simply not true. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You can hold your breath till you pass out. You can do all that stuff, but it's not. You can hit a stick. It's not going to change. It's still not a law. It's an agreed to engagement of human beings that have lost their fucking minds. It's a social convention, right? Like old Sheldon's character on Big, and making jokes about people's dysfunction and how we abuse and murder one another through misfunction, through espionage, economics, and technological manipulation does not justify it and does not make it to where it's like, oh, they're user-friendly murdering assholes. Do you understand? It's not helping. It's not going to help. They're probably not going to watch much of MASH or Big Bang Theory or something like that in the very near future because it's the redeeming qualities are just not there. It's like watching, Jamie Lee Curtis movies with the slash 'em up Mark Myers stuff is not going to be. You don't want to share that with children to teach that kind of irrational thinking to children because they're very vulnerable and it's very dangerous. And if if the mom watches it while the baby's in the womb, it affects the child. Brain chemical and body activity psychologically. So it's very bad. You should not do that. Well, 2 and 2 is 4, and I'm an excellent driver. It's 20 minutes to Wapner. Wapner is an idiot, just like Judge Judy and all the rest. Because money's not real. It's not a law, you asshole. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm going to go soak. We'll load this one. This will be the last one for the night. We'll get back on things tomorrow because you know how consistent and gorgeous I am. Thank you. You're welcome.